She grew up surrounded by music, and now she's center stage at Dollywood. Heidi Parton, Dolly's niece, has been performing in the park for years, bringing powerhouse vocals and heartfelt storytelling to audiences from all over the world.
Not only that, but her father was also a performer at Dollywood for decades, truly making this a full circle moment. Now she's releasing her own music into the world. Welcome in. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you to both. I appreciate it.
Let's talk about this album. Hot off the presses. It's titled Reflections, which I think says a lot in itself. But tell us how this came about.
So the title Reflections is all-encompassing when it comes to this album because I'm reflecting back on what inspired me to become a singer. My dad is a huge influence, and I just could not do the songs on there. And then the title track actually was given to me by my Aunt Dolly. She wrote the song, she loved it, and she was like, I love that title, I have the perfect song for you, tell me if you love it. I was like, okay. And it just, everything slowly came to fruition. And I'm just so excited to have it. I'm still in awe that I actually got to do an album with all songs that I've either written, my dad wrote, my Aunt Dolly, my Aunt Rachel, and my Uncle Floyd. I'm so proud.
And some of them are, go way back when, right?
Yes.
Explain.
So my dad had a group called Honey Creek back in the 90s. It was him, my Aunt Rachel, and their friends Jimmy and Lakita. And they all wrote songs, but they never got the opportunity to pursue the dreams and the music. So the songs sat on a shelf, and I was like, I have to do this. I have to do these songs when I have this opportunity. So we got them out, and we brought them up to date, and here they are.
Voila. Well, clearly your family made a big impact on this album. Of course, I'm a big Dolly fan. Everyone at home knows that. So I want to talk a little bit more about her role here. I think she sings one of the songs on the album with you.
She does.
And how she's just impacted your career overall.
She's such an inspiration, and it's not just because she's Dolly Parton, but she's my Aunt Dolly, my Aunt Granny. But she's incredible, and when I was younger, I didn't realize really who she was as an icon to the world. I just knew that she was an amazing aunt and an amazing singer, and I was like, I love her, this is great. She sang her face off, still does. So I was like, I would love to do something like that. And then my dad gave me the opportunity to be in his show, and I just followed suit, and it's just all I've ever loved and wanted to do.
I mean, girl, you had a billboard.
I did.
Yes, you did.
I am such, I don't even know, there are no words. My husband drove me by and he was like, look, and I was like, that's me. I'm like 14 feet tall. That's a lot of Heidi.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, it's all because of your shows at Dollywood, which we got to hang out with you on stage. You said you were performing since you were 4 years old.
Yes.
What is your earliest memory at Dollywood?
So my dad said, hey, I want you to come and perform Pretty Woman on stage with me. And I wore this flowered little dress and a little hair bow, and then I changed into my favorite costume ever. It was stirrup pants and Mary Jane. If that gives you any kind of date back. And I remember that just as plain, and I loved it. I learned the whole show at 4 years old. Choreography, background vocals, everything, and I just knew this is what I meant to do. And I've done it ever since, but I remember that outfit just as plain going, that's a look. That's a choice now.
That is just so special that you've been able to carry on that family tradition. You have to love the Dolly Experience Museum that they have there. Do you have a favorite part inside
It's spectacular, all of it. I have to say though, when you get to the very end of the museum, there's this immersive experience room, and it just tells the whole life story of where she started and where she is now. And the beautiful thing about it is it can grow as she continues to grow because she doesn't show any signs of stopping down, which I think is magnificent. She's magical, really, for lack thereof better. But to see it come to life, knowing that she's been doing this for so long, because I've only been around for 39 years, but to be able to see it from beginning up until now is really very beautiful. I love that.
So many intimate moments with Aunt Granny.
Yeah.
What was the best lesson that you've learned from her?
Be yourself and love everybody. That's all you got to do.
And you feel that when you are at Dollywood and with you on our set. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, ladies. I appreciate it. What an honor. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Listen to Reflections. It's out now. Visit HeidiPartonMusic.com. Plus, you can hear more about Heidi's story on LocalOn2.com. Just click on that Dollywood tab.